Watching Texas closely, I wonder what the mood is there now. Is the sense that some of the rollbacks, or at least the pauses that Abbott is putting into place, are deserved and appropriate?
Well, as I've said multiple times, as we've talked before, safety is the utmost priority, I feel like, no matter what. And if anybody knows me, I'm the one that's hard charging, and I'd love to open up as much as I can, but safety has to come first. And, we have to trust in our governor and making the right choices. And as restaurateurs, we've got to adapt. And it's not something that I'm going to jump up for joy about or open up any champagne about. But at the same time, I'm going to get together with my team later this morning. We're going to make some adaptations and keep the safety protocols in place and keep moving forward.
Is this kind of thing still confusing? Are the rules still cloudy? Or at this point, have you guys, as your industry, become so nimble that when there are these short-term adjustments, you guys can get on track with them pretty quickly?
Well, to be honest with you, when we first opened back in May 1st, the new talk now is the mask mandate. When I wrote my safety protocols, it's an 18-page safety protocol for all my restaurants. And we were already in anticipation of the fact that people are going to be wearing masks to come to the restaurant anyway. We have disposable paper bags for every single person that comes in the restaurant to put their mask in while they're at the table. They can put the mask back on to go to the restroom or whatever it might be. That's already in place for us. We've already been there. This is not anything new. It may be new for other restaurateurs and things like that. The only thing that really we're disappointed in is that, we're shutting down the bars. I have a couple of bars myself, and we follow the rules closely. We didn't have any problems at all. We take temperatures, everybody coming in. We do contact tracing. If anybody happens to come or happens to test positive, we let the people know that person came in touch with. We're very adamant about knowing exactly where everything is and where everything goes at this time to keep safety paramount for my staff and for the guests that come in after that. So right now, in this world right now, we feel like we get a new rule every day. We actually, as a leadership team for my company, we have a meeting every day of what's today's rule. It's on Fridays we drink screwdrivers while we do it. It's just, you got to make it fun somehow, right? And so we want to make sure that everybody knows that we're pushing forward, but we're going to push forward with the rules and safety first.
Yeah, I think anybody who's not a restaurateur can sort of put themselves in your head and think about all of the temperature and safety precautions you've got to take. And I guess one thing I wonder is, where does that leave bandwidth for menu innovation and making it fun and getting things out of the business that you originally got into the business for?
That's a really, really good point. And I said that at the leadership meeting yesterday. It's crazy that our concentration is based on everything but the operations at this moment. And but at the same time, and we'll discuss this here in like 45 minutes at my leadership meeting, is, okay, what are we going to do to innovate now to make sure that we can keep doing things moving forward? We're going to create some new delivery options. We're going to create some new outdoor dining spaces. We're going to create things that we can operate within the rules. And then tomorrow, I'm sure, well, tomorrow's Saturday. They don't like to make rules on Saturday. So maybe Monday we'll have a new rule. And we'll face that one on Monday. But the main thing is we've all got to stay positive, right? We get in this doom and gloom, and it's easy to do because the headlines are so extraordinary, even though they're really not. We're setting records, and I could say that every day. We had a record high of temperature yesterday here in Texas, and everybody thinks that the whole state's going to burn up. That's not true. It's just 1 degree higher than it was 26 years ago. So we got to take things into perspective, but we also have to keep in mind we want to be safe. And we want to make sure that our employees are safe, number one. And if our employees are safe, then our guests are going to be safe. So I'm just going to take it one breath at a time and try to innovate, like you said, try to create new ways to not only please our guests, but also create some revenue for us and stay within the rules and support our governor and keep moving forward.